Ladies and gentlemen, it's V-Build Live time. I'm here with intern Kryn, who's actually on the wrong side of this microphone now. I've got to swivel this microphone around. Hang on, this is going to be real professional. We're going to move all this stuff. Oh, that's not going to be good. So, the first thing we're going to do to warm up is a thing I found at Target the other day. That's that.
Ooh.
This is in the aisle. It's the Imperial Shuttle. It's a baggie. It's Legos. And it makes me think of T16 Skyhop, because it kind of looks like him.
Oh.
Only kind of.
Oh.
It was a couple bucks.
Is it a rip-off of the real one?
Yeah, Star Wars is just a huge rip-off of T16 Skyhop. Like, it's ridiculous.
Poor guy. Does he know?
He does. They actually just released a real T16 Skyhop Lego kit, and he bought it. And he called it Lego Me, and it is, you know, it's him in Lego form.
Oh.
So, Imperial shuttles are silly. Kryn, you're big on Star Wars.
No. What?
You know all about them. Now they're kind of like a big like three-pronged thing with a cockpit attached to the front. And I'm looking forward to seeing what a small one looks like when it's all built up and ready to go.
It's got 2 prongs because there's not enough room for 3.
No, it's got 3 prongs. You know, 2 of them are wings and one is just sticking out the top. A big shark fin. I'm gonna turn my ISO down a little. That's filmmaker talk.
Ew. In laboratory talk, ISO means isopropanol.
Oh, we use isopropanol with toys, too. I have a jar of it in my kitchen somewhere.
T16 Skyhop says, I built me this weekend.
T16 Skyhop built himself. Don't tell us that. That's lewd.
Aw.
Man comes in the chat and just says, I played with myself tonight.
Well...
Of course, it's Nick who says that.
Nick.
Oh man, the chat has such a good view of what's happening.
Poor chat.
I'll try to hold it up a little bit in a way that works for both cameras. Well, no, that's not... Okay, hold it like this. There we go. I can see what's happening. It's an adventure for all of us.
Draconic Jack says, you're a 3-pronged thing with a cockpit, Vangelis.
I sure am.
He sure is.
Let me tell you all about my medical problems.
K Rider Blues says, V-Build Lego Pizza Guy minifigure dupes. They were triplets.
Yeah, they all saw that already, didn't they?
They were trips.
Well, those who are faithful vlog viewers saw that already.
That was very fun. Jamie Cook says, how is Cringulus today?
How are we today?
We are good.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Oh man.
All right.
I'm kind of glancing around equipment to see stuff that's going on here. I'm like ducking under my camera.
All right, we got some questions.
Proper gorilla style.
Ezim93 says, Vangelis, are you interested at all in the new Bionicle sets?
Not really. I've said it elsewhere. I feel guilty about Bionicle because I was never into it in the first place. I didn't dislike it. It just wasn't something that was on my radar. So when Bionicle died, everyone said, what do you think about Bionicle dying? And I was like, that sucks. And then when it came back, people were like, what do you think about it coming back? And I'm like, that's great. But, I mean, I might pick one up if it looks cool, but I'm not, like, hyped for new Bionicle. But I also just have no attachment to Bionicle. So I don't mean that as a dig on people who are into it. It's just like... It's like if you ask me, like, hey, you excited about the new Doctor Who season? And I'm like, well, I haven't watched most of the other ones, so I can't really say I am. But I'm glad you guys are getting more stuff. I'm glad Bionicle's coming back because, you know, clearly just the stuff I heard from the number of people who said, hey, what do you think about it dying? That was a beloved toy line.
Okay. There are a bunch of questions that went by while you were talking. I think one of them said something about, what do you think of Robots in Disguise?
Looks alright. I mean, the show's not out yet, but...
Sorry, guys. Retype your questions.
Yeah, we can't really scroll to the chat.
He talks for too long.
I'm sorry. I'm thoughtful.
It's okay.
Robots in Disguise looks fine. Looks kind of silly, but I like the idea of a lobster robot named Bisque. And I like the idea of an elk robot called Thunderhoof.
No.
That tickles my fancy.
Do you play TCGS? Togs?
Do I play TC... Oh, tradable card games?
Oh.
I used to play Magic at the Gathering back in elementary school. I've bought into them before. I was really into Versus System for a little while, but the thing is, I just never really have anyone to play with in a local sense or fashion, and they become really disgusting money sinks for me because I have no self-control.
Neo Cobalt says, have you seen Kuga?
I watched all of Kuga when Midnight Crew was subbing it. That was a magical summer. I'm trying to be snappy now, so that the
Decom Prime says, I am wondering, why did you ever created a channel on YouTube?
YouTube was a real easy place to put videos back in 2008, and it turns out I picked the right one, because most of the other ones are not very viable now, or are dead, or are coming back from the dead. Let's talk about Blip TV.
Adrahoth says, Vangelis, you should check out the new Pohatu. He has boomerangs.
That's Australian. Hang on, I'm going to do a quick fly over to the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this thing. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Doesn't look like anything yet, but it will.
Hey, I just met you. This is crazy.
That's a song.
That was a song.
That's a song. That's a song.
It's just old enough to not be sung anymore. Okay, Alex Malix, Evangelist, what's your opinion on Combiner Wars?
I just played around with them for the first time today, and I think that they're fine. I like Superion a lot. I think Menasor is not going to be as good as Superion, but, we'll see when he comes out. Superion, though, that torso is sublime. That's a gorgeous piece of engineering, that transformation.
VJ Gaber says, not Kryn, I think that means you. How's the plan on getting Kryn to watch Kamen Rider coming along?
Pretty good. She doesn't know it, but she's actually been watching it every night.
What?
Well, no, have you heard of Subliminals?
No.
Good, that's right.
We watched Archer.
You haven't heard of Subliminals.
And I made him watch Zoolander, which was awesome.
I like Zoolander.
That's a great one. Oh.
I like the things you show me.
Have you ever been to Australia or Europe, and what do you think of the Transformers prices?
I have German relatives, so I've been going to Europe a bit less in the last 6 years, but for most of my childhood, constantly. So I was there through the Gold Box G1 toys. That's why I never knew Transformers died, because I kept going back to Europe and seeing all these new Transformers on the shelves there.
Where they're behind by 10 years.
Well, no, Europe was the only place making Transformers for a couple years. And so I just assumed Transformers had kept going everywhere, and I was only seeing them when I was in Germany. I was also in Germany for Armada, and I saw the price of Energon. I saw the price of an Energon Deluxe in Germany, and it was ridiculous. No, I know what it's like for you guys. That sucks.
Neo Cobalt says, will you buy Kuga SH Figuarts renewal? Oh my god, all the questions.
Yeah,
hurry.
Sure.
Okay, do lack of accessories for Agitos still leave bad tastes?
Oh, no, I got the other Agitos, so I'm fine.
What's your most favorite item or toy line you like to review?
That'll be a quick answer. By that I mean,
hurry up.
We'll answer
go,
later.
Go.
Continue on with the questions.
Opinion on Kamen Rider Drive?
I think it's fine. It's fun. It's as a friend of mine put it, it's clown shoes, but it's fun clown shoes. It's not Gaim by any means, but I don't think it was gonna be.
Oh, so many questions. Okay, favorite toy of 2014?
Yeah, I'll just answer that off the top of my head. Kryn.
Oh, yeah. Are there any films you are particularly excited for in 2015?
It's 2015. I'm not sure what's coming out. For whatever the Marvel films are, that'll be fun.
Are you hyped for any upcoming figures, official or third party?
All of them, naturally.
Have you picked up the new NECA Gypsy Dancer Danger fixture?
I looked at it, but I want to get it from Big Bad, where I have an easy return policy if it breaks. I don't want to get it from a Toys R Us that I'll not be to again for a while. I'd rather get it somewhere where I can get stuff fixed up if a knee shatters or something.
What year do you plan on finishing the first wave of Combiner Warbots?
Definitely by 2025. That's a good number.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
Did you get into the more recent 3.75-inch Kamen Rider candy toy figures?
I almost did several times and resisted. I think they look fine, but it was a case of I gotta not buy absolutely everything. They look like a great alternative, though. They do.
Do you have a most surprising toy of the year?
Oh, man. Other years would have been easier. I wasn't really surprised too much. I got to think about that one for a while. Ask me that again later.
Yeah, ask again later. Okay. Someone says, hate myself for asking this, but have you seen Drive yet? Drive is all in caps.
Well, someone just asked me what I thought of it, so yes, I have. All
right. Do you think you will get Tatoba figures. The build is fun and the model looks great.
Oh, Figurize.
Sorry, I don't know a lot of things.
Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to go all in for Figurize. I got, Skull, and he was fun, but they are a little bit pricey, and it's an easy thing to pass up on so I can get other stuff that I like. Also, I finished building a shuttle.
Yay!
This thing looks kind of cool. It's kind of big.
Make it fly around.
I put Creepy Girl on it.
Creepy Girl! That's her space shuttle. So she can spread creepiness throughout the whole universe.
Where can she stand? Put her on a wing. Here we go. Woo! Fly her over to the chat for a second. Yo, check it out.
She's got a spooky teddy bear.
This amazing lighting over here. There you go. It's an Imperial shuttle. The Emperor's in here, but really, who's the greater threat, the Emperor or giant Creepy Girl?
Creepy Girl with squishy hair.
That's actually also the first chunk of this V-Build Live segment. So, thanks for watching. We're going to take a quick break. The chat, we will talk to you a whole bunch more. And then I'll set up for the second one of these. So, kapow.